Okay guys, one more time. I'm gonna demo this and I'll explain the differences, why I'm doing this so many times, okay? It's really difficult for someone in grade 10, for example, to draw digitally. That's why I asked you guys to draw on paper, right? Okay, so if we go to these pieces, these are previously drawn on paper. I brought it in as per my previous examples. What if you wanted to try the same method using the stylus, right? Okay, so it's not going to get this complicated. Technically, we're just having a layer with a fill, a drawing above it to come down to have this beautiful effect on it, okay, with the line art. Just as I explained here before. For example, let's say right here, for example, the chest here, right? Check out the chest. If I turn that off, I can't see the line art, right? Or you can come in here, simply say, Mr. Balian, I'm just going to reduce the opacity. I'm good to go, but it looks faded, right? So to circumvent that, I basically showed you this new method, this other method. Okay, so this is where it all started, okay? And you can see here, I actually drew the entire unit, the potion model, digitally, okay? So here again today in class, I was demoing this to one of our classmates, and I'll just do it again, okay? So this is just for fun. I'm gonna have my brush here, B for brush, and I'm gonna pick a color, okay? And this is why you see why I was using, okay, and let's just make this a little different this time, okay? So I'll just come down here, maybe come in like that and make this part really big. I don't know. Okay, so notice what I'm doing. I'm just kind of coming around and making sure my symmetry is somewhat okay. Okay, so just kind of, I'm just making something up here like that. And then I'm going to make this one a little different. Let's just make this straight in, no angles, nothing like that. Okay, I have no idea what this is. This is some kind of a bottle, okay? So there it is. So if this was my line art, anytime I go over line art, I'm going to lose my line art. Anytime I try to paint over line art, I'm going to lose the integrity of the line art. That's why most artists out there and the creative people out there, they come in here and they start using multiply. Okay, so there it is. There's my line art, right? So I'll just come in here and call it line art. Okay, so it's not going to get complicated. So now I have that. Okay, so next layer. So we go multiply. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to color. So you have to pick a paintbrush. Okay, I told you these two I love. Another thing I have to remind myself is that don't paint 100%. I like to just add as I go. Okay, so that was some kind of a purple, fuchsia, pink. This one will go with maybe blue, I don't know, or even reddish. Okay, let's just go something like that. I don't know. Here's my brush. I'm using the square brackets really quickly, and I'm going to change this right away to multiply. And watch the beauty of the artwork, right? Watch the line art. Let me just crank this open. And look, I'm just coming in here like that, going over it. Okay? Just coming in here, really rough. Okay? There. Okay? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay? All right, not bad. It's at 50%. I usually draw at 30 to 40. I mean, I color. If I want to add something in the middle here, as like a liquid, I'll just go over it a few times, like that. The more times I go over it, the darker this gets, right? See that? There you go. If I reduce my opacity a bit more and I want to build down here, so there you go. I'm just going to come in here and I'm just doodling like that. Okay, there you go. Here I can darken. One color is really nice, isn't it? You don't need a million colors, okay? Look what I'm doing. I'm just coming in here and just going around the outside, going around like important architectural like moments, like so these are the edges, right? So I'll just make my brush, go a little darker here, come around, and this is on multiply, right? Doing some weird stuff here. But if you just step back for a minute, look at it, that's not bad. I don't know, it looks okay to me. Nothing, we're not gonna sit here, we're not in the game industry at the moment. This is a stepping stone for you guys to learn kind of the methods, okay? So look, something like that. So there it is, okay? So if I add another layer, I think I said overlay was the one I used over here. I believe this one is overlay. Okay, so it says overlay down here. Oops. This one's multiply. One color only does all this beautiful stuff. Overlay. Now I can come in here and add some colors, okay, if I wanted to. So let's change this up, okay? So let's go overlay. And again, don't crank this to 100%. All right, let's pick some colors. Okay, so if I want to go in here, what am I doing? Something yellowish or yellow-orange for up here. Okay, reduce the opacity and just kind of just build it up like that. Okay, so there's nothing going on here, nothing at all. But the reality is I'm only dropping 30% of color. If I go over my stroke again, it's going to add another 10%, 40, 50, and so on. Okay, so I'm just going to come in here and do a bit of like highlights. Okay, so we're just going to come in here and just do that. Okay, just like that. Then I can add a bit here, can I? Right, like that. And I may just go in. But the beauty of this app is like, hold on, I have my previous colors, don't I? So if I come down here to the bright zone, or if I just come in here and start doing this, okay. See that? Just coming in here like that. Just saying, yeah, there's some light coming in here. I think I'm okay. Right, just like that. Let's do the classic window. Boom, like that. Maybe come in here a bit. Add that. Okay, zoom out. Always zoom out and zoom in, guys. Don't don't get so there. Okay, so I can come in here and just add a little bit of that, like that, and I can go to the outside and like that, and then just leave it. Let's zoom out. That's pretty much it. Okay, that to me is pretty cool. Okay, so I know this is not easy to do with a mouse. I'm not using a mouse right now, but if you practice enough, believe it or not, you can pull this off with a mouse too. Okay, so I did that over there. If I want something to pop even more, I'm not going to go full white, but remember, just incrementally change your colors, add brightness, and then at the same time, square brackets to kind of look like that. See here? I can come in here just a bit, a few strokes, because I'm at 30. I can make all the arrows I want. Doesn't matter, because I have to build. It's not 100. Look, just come in here like that a little bit, and here. Okay, so I'm gonna come in here with different colors now. I'm just gonna mess this up on purpose. Okay, so look, coming in here, I'm adding. I have no idea if this is glass. This is what it is. I don't know what it is at all. Yes, I'm adding other colors now, just for fun. Okay, just so to say to you, there is no perfect way. The more you experiment, the further you're gonna get. It's not how to paint in colors with numbers, right? This is not what this is. This is you coming in here and saying, we have a tool, and we're just kind of experimenting. Let's even add some greens, okay? Let's go in here and just get in here and just mess this up completely, okay? So we'll do some wild colors in here, slowly. Coming in here, and just in here. See, now I'm gonna have the light effect. Just going in here, playing with things, right? Just add a bit under here. Okay, just a little reflection, bring this brighter. Watch how this is gonna change now, see? So all I'm doing is on overlay, right? Now, I don't use these myself. I personally like to use no effects when I'm painting. But for now, I think this will give you a bit of confidence, okay? This will give you a bit of confidence by playing these methods, okay? How many minutes is this now? This was, okay, under 8 minutes just to do this piece. Okay, there you go. 2 of these. This is the level 4. If you want to go to level 4 with this, that's what I want you to do when you come in class. Grab a stylus and just come in there, short strokes, and see how you can develop it, okay? That was just, look, 1 color, 2 colors here, that's it. And then one on top of the other looks pretty good. However, when we get into this mode, it's really complicated, isn't it? Like, I don't know where this layer is. It's over here. If I just make a layer above it, see, I'm just gonna come in here now, and I'm gonna just zoom in. Again, too many, I should have done leather. I shouldn't have done that. So I'll just go with nothing, right? Look, I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna pick this color. I'm gonna hold space, command, and then it goes right to brush, right? I'm gonna reduce the opacity by a lot. So if I want, I can come in here now. Oh wait, let me reduce my color too. 1 sec. Look, see, I'm just dropping 30, 22%. That's all I'm doing. Look, 22%, and I'm keeping the light on one side, right? A little more. Watch this. Ding, 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 ding. Just back and forth. I'm not doing much. Okay, I'm just coming up and down and coming around. Okay, so watch. Same technique right here. There's no normal. There's nothing going on. There's no overlay. There's no nothing. There's no multiply. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so I can now crank this to a little brighter. Make my brush smaller. Come in here. I can do stuff like that. Okay, so you can do a lot of things, and of course, I'm making it look easy. And I apologize for that. It took me a long time to get to this zone, okay? I wasn't taught this in architecture school. So, I'm coming here, add some colors in here for the leather. And remember, not everything needs to look flat. It's up to you guys. I go a little darker, make my brush smaller. Same thing over and over. I'm repeating myself over and over so you can see that. Let's bring this up a bit. Come over here, go on top. Here, boom, and now once you add light to this, it's going to start popping. Watch. And reduce my opacity a bit. Ding, ding, boom, like that. Now just zoom out and look at it and appreciate it. Sorry, wrong way. There, see? Already that's looking cool. So you just keep going, just a little more, another nudge. Make my brush a little smaller. Ding, ding, like that. See? So when you come out, and now I'm gonna take this color, I'm gonna go a little brighter here. Just gonna go, just drop this in like that. Okay? The more I come in, the more this is gonna build, okay? I'm gonna go a little darker underneath, and I'm just making this up right now really quickly. Okay, zoom out. There you go. Okay, so I took way over 10 minutes now. But there is no perfect method. You just gotta use the tools. If you like, bring up somebody else's painting and borrow their colors, use their references, and things will pop. I can't wait. I think I've done recordings for the book here. Okay, I'm just gonna do this just now because I'm excited with this. Watch, okay? So let's make this into gold, right? Do we have gold in here? Yeah, we have some kind of an orange, yellow, something like that. Okay, watch this. Okay, look, just do that, and then here, and just go over it, give it a base, right? Just what you were doing before. Okay, so I know there's bright, dark, and in between. So if this is bright, let's go a little darker, shall we? The light's coming from there. This is going to be a darker surface. Okay, here. And maybe I'll go a little brighter on this side. So there's 3 surfaces now, right? See? Now I'm going to go to the bright, make my brush smaller. Just give it some of that, like that. I'm going to ping it here. It's not geometrically right, but I just go in here and do it anyway. When you zoom out, this looks kind of cool, right? If I want to play with orange, let's go with the leather here. I don't know, let's see, so we can just go really quickly here. Whatever this is, right? So that's a base color. Okay, we got it. All right, Balian, not bad. So let's do the highlights as before. So the light's coming from the left side, right? Make my brush a little smaller and just ping these edges, just a bit, just like that. And leave it be, leave it be. Then you're going to go a little darker for this side. Okay, maybe that's not looking dark enough. Maybe I can increase this part. Boom, like that. Okay, you can just keep building it, building it. We're not dropping 100% color here. Okay, like that. Okay, I'll just come in here. I don't want my size to be the same. So you can do cool things like this and it'll be fun. So for the people who like using multiply, feel free to use multiply, okay? I'm just repeating over and over again, okay? Let's go into the buckle. Look, ding, ding, boom, boom, like that. More times you go in, and remember, one side has to be brighter than the other. Oh, okay, I think I understand that, Mr. Balian. Boom. I'll make this side darker. And then let's do a little highlights. Okay, and then just pop on top. Just a couple strokes. And then go over a bit. Pop it a little more. Ding. And do a middle maybe, like that. Okay, so I'm just kind of there. Okay, so this is how you have to think of surfaces. Top, side, and back, whatever you want. That's what I tried to do here, okay? Here, I can even use the same color, basically, like that. As long as these 3 surfaces are not the same color, it's gonna look 3-dimensional. Okay, I think I've done a bunch of videos on this part. Okay, I'm gonna shut this down. Thank you, everybody. Balian out. Under 15. Oh, yeah.